Welcome to BetBot 4000, here with the picks and predictions for UFC Vegas 88 Tuivasa versus Tybura. First fight on the card is Anheliger versus Charalampos Grigoriou. This is an interesting fight with Grigoriou making his debut off of the Contender Series. It is difficult to tell how good Grigoriou is. I can see this fight going either way. The odds are crazy wide and will pick Anheliger to win a decision with little confidence. Next fight on the card is Cory McKenna versus Jaqueline Amorim. Both of these fighters are interesting prospects. McKenna is more well-rounded and should be able to stay safe in the grappling and earn a decision. McKenna is the pick, but Amorim might be worth a look as a wins inside the distance, decision no action bet. Up next we have Culibao versus Silva. This should be a fun striking battle. Culibao has faced and beat the much better competition. Culibao's experience and range management should be the difference here. We will pick Culibao by knockout. Next up we have Thiago Moises versus Mitch Ramirez. Moises is levels above Ramirez. We're going with Moises by submission. In our next match we have Osbourne versus Jafel Filho. This should be an exciting fight that ends with a finish. This fight should have plenty of scrambles on the ground and Filho should have the advantage in the jiu-jitsu. Osbourne hasn't looked good lately. We will go with Filho by submission. The next bout is Josiane Nunes versus Chandler. This is a very close fight that could go either way. Neither fighter has beaten great competition. We will lean Nunes to land power shots on the feet and get the decision. In the next fight we have Mike Davis versus Natan Levy. Both of these fighters are well-rounded. Davis is the rightful favorite, but this line seems a little wide. Both of these fighters are very tough. But watching Davis's previous performances, I think this fight ends inside the distance. We will go with Davis by knockout. The first fight on the main card is Gerald Meerschart versus Bryan Barberena. GM3 will have a big advantage with the ground game. Barberena's takedown defense has looked improved recently, but Meerschart should still be able to stay safe in the striking and eventually get it down to the mat. We will pick Meerschart by submission. Next fight on the card is Pannie Kianzad versus Macy Chiasson. This fight is a rematch that Chiasson won previously. Chiasson looked very impressive against top-level competition Irene Aldana until she got caught with that upkick. We will go with Chiasson to win this matchup again by decision. Christian Rodriguez versus Isaac Dulgarian should be a banger. Both of these fighters are exciting prospects. I don't think C-Rod's takedown defense will hold up against Dulgarian's takedowns. Because of Dulgarian's unknown cardio outside of the first round, there is some concern that C-Rod can weather the storm and make this look like the C-Rod against Raul Rosas Jr. fight. We will pick Dulgarian to win by ground and pound. Next up we have Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Ovince St. Preux. Kennedy should be able to get St. Preux out of there. OSP is well past his prime. Kennedy is the pick. Our next fight is Bryan Battle versus Anheliger. This should be a great back-and-forth fight. We will edge Battle as he has shown he can dig deep to get it done. This fight most likely goes to decision because Lusa is extremely tough. Battle is the pick. Our main event of the evening is Tuivasa versus Marcin Tybura. This is another fight that could go either way. Tuivasa has had more success against the higher levels of competition and has more finishing upside. Tuivasa is also the younger fighter with better striking. Tybura had looked improved up until his last fight against Aspinall and has the wrestling advantage if he decides to use it. That being said, we will go with Tuivasa by knockout. Here are the early bets. 1 unit on Christian Rodriguez, Isaac Dulgarian under 2.5 at -105. 0.5 units on Natan Levy, Mike Davis under 2.5 at +180. 0.5 units on Silva, Culibao under 2.5 at +155. 0.5 units on Cory McKenna at +110. 0.5 units parlay at +125. McKenna Amorim over 2.5 and Anheliger Grigoriou over 1.5. 0.3 units parlay at +232. Mike Davis, Jafel Filho, and Macy Chiasson. 0.2 units parlay at +364. Jafel Filho, Gerald Meerschart, Kennedy Nzechukwu, Macy Chiasson. 0.2 units parlay at +395. McKenna Amorim over, Rodriguez Dulgarian under, and St. Preux Nzechukwu under. 0.1 units parlay at +900. Tuivasa, Mike Davis, Joshua Culibao, Jafel Filho, and Bryan battle. 0.1 units parlay at plus 11.1978. Chad Anheliger, Isaac Dulgarian, Gerald Meerschart, Jafel Filho, Cory McKenna, Bryan battle, Josiane Nunes, Kennedy Nzechukwu, and Macy Chiasson. Thank you for watching BetBot 4000. Please like, comment, and subscribe.